Hello folks and welcome to another helping of Mr H's Hot Pot. You joined me today out and about in the countryside for a bit of a drive round in the old jalopy. Now I promised you in one of my previous videos, Letters from TV Licensing Volume 9, that I would do a follow-up to that video because, as you remember, I received this through the post that asked rather ominously, will you be in on the 28th of March? Well, today's the 29th of March 2018, and I can confirm that they didn't turn up. You know, I had a pot of tea on all day for them, and I'd even gone out and bought a box of Mr Kipling's Lemon French Fancies. You know, seeing as it's Easter, and I was feeling a bit benevolent, and I take my responsibilities as a host very seriously, I went out and purchased these. £2 a chuffing box, these, you know, and they don't even turn up. What do you make of that, eh, Hot Potters? I suppose me and Mrs H will have to enjoy those later. You're lost, Mr Goon. No, on a serious note, I knew damn well they wouldn't turn up. That's why I didn't bother altering my routine. I didn't stay in any more than I would do, and I didn't go out any more than I would do. I just went about my normal business, which is the sort of thing that I'd advise all you guys and gals out there, if you receive one of these letters, to do as well. Just simply bin the letter, or ignore it, whatever you want to do, and just get on with your life. That's the best way. What would I have done had they turned up, you know, just theoretically? Well, I've been asked that question a few times, what will you do? And simply, I would just tell them to leave. You know, I'd get them to identify themselves. If they refuse to do that, then I'd just say, well, you know, off you go. You know, I'm not answering any questions to somebody who won't identify themselves first. If they did identify themselves, then I'd send them on the way. So it's lose-lose for them, isn't it, really? And that's what I'd advise anybody else out there to do, because just remember, you are under no legal obligation whatsoever to talk to them. Now, why didn't I upload this video last night? Well, the reason for that is the working hours of a goon. For those of you out there who don't know, the working hours of a goon is 8 AM till 9 PM, and that's Monday to Saturday. As the 28th dropped on a Wednesday, I would have had to wait until 9 o'clock at least before I could upload the video, because you've got to give them time, haven't you, to turn up. You can't just write them off at dinner time type of thing. And for those of you out there who are wondering, Sundays and bank holidays, what hours do they work? That's 9 AM to 6 PM. So a little bit of information for you there. Just put it up. Big thank you to TV Licensing Blog for that information. That's where I got it from, mate. Nice one. So that's it. It's very, very anticlimatical. Is that a word? Anticlimatical? If it's not, it is now. So there you go. It was a bit of a damp squib, really. I knew damn well they wouldn't turn up. I know lots of you out there are sort of hoping that I'll actually capture a goon on video. If it happens, it happens. But to be honest, you know, there's not much point having an argument with them on the doorstep, is there? Type of thing. All that'll happen is you'll get more irate and probably let out more information than you intend doing. So simply, my way of dealing with it, should a goon turn up on my doorstep, is to just send them on the way, you know, not answer any questions, and basically just shut the door on them, which will make a very boring video. But you never know, we might get a belligerent one, or a belligerent one, should I say, where I'll need to whip out the old camera and film them. But until that time, you know, I'm not bothered. I'm just going on doing my own thing, which is what I advise you guys to do. Don't worry about this subject. Don't obsess over it. You know, the only reason I make these videos is not because I'm an obsessive over it. It's simply to just prove to you that it's all cuff and bluff. That's why I'm making this video. So, the next time it'll be Letters from TV Licensing, Volume 10. You know, we'll almost be into that first dirty dozen of these letters. Maybe I'll get that #1 obnoxious one next month, who knows. So, a big thank you to everybody before I go who's subscribed on the back of these videos. You know, I'm sorry I don't get to answer everybody's questions straight away. I will try and get round to them all, but I get asked that many questions and there's that many comments, as with work and everything else, you just find it difficult to answer people. But I do appreciate your comments, and I will endeavour to get back to you. So, that's it really for this video. I'm going to get off now. I think I'll have a bit of a walk round and get a bit of fresh air in the lungs. So, until the next time, from me, Mr H, it is, bye-bye for now.